understanding of what I was doing and what I was like getting into. Like, I fully expected what was going to happen was what was going to happen. But it was a good time.
I always imagine it would be.
And then there's other things that you can do that go beyond either of those. But that's going past hallucination at that point. So there's a point past hallucination, if you didn't know that. And that point's called delirium. And delirium is when you're unable to separate but that's something that I've been working on for a very long time. Like, I've been lucid dreaming for super long. And I don't fly in my lucid dreams because that shit's fucking lame. Flying's for the fucking birds. I prefer to do a thing that I refer to as step warping. So if you can figure out that you're in a dream, and you know that you're in a dream, try a thing that I call step warping. Take a step, think of a place you want to go. Believe that that step is going to take you to the place that you're going to go.
Yep, places when I go to sleep. One of my favorite places to go is I have my own little freaking planet that I fuck around on. I have two separate ones. But I have one that's my favorite. And I have one that I like to create shit on. I have one that's like beta testing, and then I have one that's like the actual cool shit. But the beta testing planet has a really cool creature that lives there. I call him the Guardian. He is by far my favorite creation that I've ever made in my dreams. I'm super proud of that one. And I didn't know what the fuck to do. So I'm driving down the road going 60. And my brother's having a fucking seizure in the back seat, playing the violin. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Because I was 16 at the time when I had this dream. And I was like, what? Who do I call? What do I do? So I tried to drive him to the hospital as quickly as possible, and then I woke up. That was a really weird dream, and it scared the shit out of me. That was probably one of the scariest dreams I've ever had. I mean, I feel like I've given you a lot of good advice. Augment yourself. Let me tell you right now, augment the shit out of yourself. It helps. Yeah, you have to realize you're dreaming first, but that shit's fucking easy. When you close your eyes, you're dreaming. Imagine that. I'm sorry. No, when you do your reality check or whatever, the moment after you realize you're dreaming, if that's how you need to figure out you're dreaming, then what you need to do is do your reality check. The moment you realize you're dreaming, look at your hand and go, I want my hand to look like this. Then change the way your hand looks. Then look at your other hand and go, I want my other hand to look like this. Depending on how you want to dream. So I have 6 arms when I'm dreaming, right? Because it helps me manipulate shit. It helps me, like, form objects, sculpt, things like that. But if you don't want 6 arms, then don't do what I did, because 6 arms is a fucking annoying pain in the ass to deal with. Even within a dream. But literally, look at your left arm, look at your right arm, change the way they look entirely to the point that you know that they're not real, right? If you change the way your arms look, and you change the way the rest of your body looks, and you make sure that you look nothing like the way that you look in real life, it's going to be a lot easier to tell you're in a dream. And I'm not saying that as in the next time you get a dream, it'll be a lot easier to tell. What I'm saying is create an avatar for dreaming. So that way you look different when you're dreaming. So when you go to dream, you realize you're dreaming, and then you change into an avatar. And the moment that you're that avatar, you can realize, holy fuck, I look nothing like a human. I'm definitely not dreaming. I'm definitely not in real life right now. It's best not to have violent tendencies in your dreams. You see, I contain all the violence within my dreams, within my creations. I let them be violent. So like why I created my own version of hellhounds. And those are the things I use to scale all of the other horrifying shit that I create. Because a lot of the shit that I create in my dreams, horrifying as fuck. Including multiple different avatars for myself. Including one where I'm completely comprised of mirrors. That one's a cool one. Comprised of mirrors means that I have to be able to control multiple copies of myself. All simultaneously. Which, believe it or not, just because you're dreaming doesn't mean that doing things that require mental taxing aren't less mentally taxing. It just means that it is just the same amount. You're just fucked into doing it because you're in a dream now. So don't create like 20 clones of yourself and expect that to be a really cool idea. It sucks. I'm saying that from experience. Unless you give all 20 of the clones of yourself some amount of will of their own. So if you can create something that looks similar to you, but also is able to, like, you know, rebuke you or, like, do whatever the fuck it wants, that's acceptable. But trying to create 20 of the exact same copy of you that's doing the exact same thing you're doing, no. Just no. I think at best you can control 5 of yourself. But I mean, I guess I have extra arms and shit in my dreams. So maybe you can control maybe 6 or 7 of yourself. And then from there, I guess create sculptures of your favorite people, your least favorite people, something that scares you, I don't know. Whatever you need to try to remember. And once you remember, it'll be a lot easier for you to continue to do the exact same thing that you just did. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep. You have a good one.